Medical practitioners. Practitioners. In Britain, doctors, also known as medical practitioners, must be qualified, have an university degree in medicine. They must also be registered and included in the General Medical Council's list or register. In order to practice, a doctor who treats patients as opposed to one who only does research is called a clinician. A doctor who provides primary care for patients is known as general practitioner, GP, or family doctor. GPs usually work in group practice. Larger group practices work in a building called a health center. Note: in British English, the verb is spelled practice and the noun is spelled practice. Specialties. A specialist doctor, for example, pediatricians generally work in hospitals. However, those who work outside the NHS, providing private healthcare, may have call center rooms outside a hospital. For example, in the famous Harley Street in London, the two main branches of medicine are surgery and internal medicine. And the doctors who practice these branches are called surgeons and physicians. Respectively, in Britain, male surgeons are addressed as Mr. and females as Miss. So Dr. Smith is a physician and Mrs. Smith is a surgeon. A cardiologist, a geriatrician, an anesthetist is a specialist in diseases of the heart and circulation or cardiology, diseases of elderly patients or geriatrics, anesthetics. Notes: names of a specialty usually end in ology. Names of a specialist usually end in ologies. If the name of a specialty ends in X, the name of the specialist ends in Asian. There are some exceptions: anesthetics or an anesthetist. Choosing a specialty. Jill Matthews have just graduated from medical school and is talking about her future. I haven't decided what to specialize in yet. I need more experience before I decide. But I'm quite attracted to the idea of pediatrics because I like working with children. I would certainly prefer to work with children than, say, elderly patients. So I don't fancy geriatrics. I was never very interested in detailed anatomy. So the surgical specialties like neurosurgery don't really appeal. You have to be good with your hands, which I don't think is a problem for me. I've assisted at operations several times. I've even done some minor ops myself. But surgeons have to be able to do the same thing again and again without getting bored, like tying off cord arteries and so on. I don't think that will be a problem for me, but they need to make decisions fast, and I'm not too good at it. I like to have time to think, which means surgeries probably is not right for me. Now, the collocation good with is followed by a noun. He's good with children. The collocation good at is followed by the ing form, gerund of a verb, or by a noun. She's good at explaining procedures. She's good at explanations. Médicos practicantes 1. Practicantes. En Bretaña, los doctores, también conocidos como médicos practicantes, deben estar calificados y tener un diploma médico, un diploma universitario en medicina. También deben ser registrados, incluido en el consejo, en la lista del consejo médico o registro para practicar. Un doctor que trata a los pacientes, opuesto a uno que solo investiga, se llama un clínico. Un doctor que provee atención primaria para pacientes es conocido como practicante general, GP. Doctor de familia. Los GPs usualmente trabajan en grupos de práctica. Un grupo grande de prácticas trabaja en un edificio llamado un centro de salud. En el inglés británico, el verbo se deletrea practice a práctica y el nombre es deletreado práctica. Especialidades. Los doctores especialistas, por ejemplo, pediatras, generalmente trabajan en hospitales, como sea esos que trabajan fuera del NHS, dando atención privada. Quizás tengan cuartos de consulta fuera de un hospital, por ejemplo, la famosa calle Harley en Londres. Las dos ramas principales de la medicina son cirugía y medicina interna. Y los doctores que practican estas áreas se llaman cirujanos o doctores. Respectivamente, Respectivamente en Britania, los cirujanos masculinos son llamados como señor y las femeninas como señorita. Así que el doctor Smith es un doctor y la señorita Smith es una cirujana. Un cardiólogo, un geriátrico, un anestesista es un especialista en enfermedades del corazón y la circulación o cardiología, enfermedades de pacientes mayores, ancianos o geriátricos y anestesia. Nota, los nombres de las especialidades terminan en ología, esos nombres de especialistas terminan en ologista. Si el nombre de la especialidad termina en ICS, el nombre de la especialidad termina en ICIAN. Hay algunas excepciones como anestésico o anestesiólogo. Eligiendo una especialidad. Jill Matthews se graduó de la escuela médica y está hablando acerca de su futuro. No he decidido que me quiero especializar aún, necesito más experiencia antes de decidir, pero estoy atraída a la idea de los pediatras porque me gusta trabajar con niños. Preferiría trabajar con niños que, vamos a decir, pacientes mayores. Así que no ofendo la geriatría, pero nunca estuve muy interesada en la anatomía detallada. Así que las especialidades quirúrgicas como neurocirugía realmente no me apetecen. Tienes que ser bueno con tus manos, lo cual no creo que sea un problema para mí porque he asistido a operaciones algunas veces. Pero los cirujanos tienen que ser capaces de decidir de hacer la misma cosa una y otra vez sin aburrirse, como atar y cortar arterias y así. No creo que eso sea un problema para mí, pero necesitan hacer decisiones rápidos y no soy muy buena en eso. Me gusta tener tiempo para pensar, lo cual significa que cirugía probablemente no es para mí. Write sentences to describe the work of a specialist in each branch of medicine. Look at the opposite to help you. Dermatology. A dermatologist specializes in diseases of the skin. Rheumatology. A rheumatologist specializes in diseases of the immune system. Traumatology. A traumatologist specializes in trauma. Pediatrics. A pediatrician specializes in kids' diseases. Obstetrics. An obstetrician works with pregnancy. Complete the table with words from A, B, and C opposite and related forms. Put a stress mark in front of the stressed syllable in each word. The first one has been done for you. So it's going to be verb, noun, and noun. Pronoun is person and noun as an activity or thing. Specialize, specialist, specialty. Practice, practitioner, practice. Consult, consultant, consult. Assist, assistance, assistant, assistance. Graduate, graduate, graduation. Qualify, qualifier, qualified. Find prepositions in the opposite that can be used to make word combinations with the words in the box. Then use the correct forms of the word to complete the sentences. A pathologist works in diagnosing disease through examining cells and tissues. A pediatrician must enjoy working with children. An oncologist specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. A psychiatrist must be good in counseling. A neurosurgeon must be good with her hands. Make a word combinations using a word from each box. Two words can be used twice. Look at B and C and look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. Consulting rooms, general practitioner, group practice, health center, internal medicine, surgical specialties. Medical practitioners too. Hospital staff. The people who work in any type of workplace, including hospitals, are called the staff. The medical staff in a British hospital belong to one of four main groups. A pre-registration house officer, PRHO house officer, is a newly graduated doctor in the first year of postgraduate training. After he or she becomes a registered medical practitioner. In the current system of training, their foundation program, the name of these junior doctors is Foundation Year 1 Doctor, FY1. A senior house officer shall